What are you going to do?
See the tides in.
Go on then.
Yes.
Yeah, it's definitely in. What time does it come out? What time is low tide?
Dinner time.
Yay!
12 o'clock.
Yay! So our next adventure is taking the ferry boat ride over to Brixham from Torquay. We're doing the boat ride today and then we're going to come back again and then we're going to go over to Brixham Beach. There's some very, very nice yachts down here. Look at this. Wow. I said to Archie that's very, very nice, but I'd rather get in that little speedboat and do some racing around. That would be fun, wouldn't it, Archie? All the jet skis, look at all the jet skis. Archie, are you looking forward to the boat trip? To the ferry trip, yeah?
Yeah.
Good. What did you do yesterday?
Do the big wheel and have a pizza.
Have a pizza. And what did we throw over the side? Into the harbour? A net to do?
Crabbing.
Crabbing. And how many crabs did you catch?
10.
10 crabs. Wow. There was a point, wasn't there, where we got the net and we had loads on it, but they all fell off. They were all clinging onto the side.
And we caught 6.
6 all in one go that time, yeah, that stayed in the net. So we've got to walk all the way around here to get the ferry, boarding bay F over there by the black netting. It's not very busy this morning, it's really nice and quiet. Looks like it's going to be another lovely day, it's nice and warm. Excited for our boat trip and beach day today. So we're making our way over the drawbridge. I was told this is a drawbridge. Oh, it's got traffic lights on it, Archie. To do the ferry boat ride today for one adult and one child, it was £12.50, which is a bit of a bargain for a boat trip here. If we'd have got on a actual boat trip rather than a ferry ride, it would have cost in the region of £30, about £28.50 for an adult and a child, with some of them that I've looked at. Obviously it does range depending on what type of cruise you want. They do a muffin cruise where you get a cup of tea and a muffin, or they do a cream tea cruise, they do a fish and chip supper cruise, all different types of cruises here in Torquay. If you want those types of cruises though, I would recommend getting here early. You can only book on the day for some of them, or there's a telephone number that you can call when you get the leaflet. But talk to the people on the desks at the boat trip places and they will tell you all about it. Some of them say that their leaflets aren't up to date, so don't always rely on the leaflets. Actually go and speak to the people in the know and they will give you all the information that you need. Just can't believe how many boats are here at Torquay. There are literally hundreds. It's an absolute stunning town. Out of all the places that we've been on this long holiday, I've got to say Torquay is stunning. So we're just walking up now. Almost there. Did you, darling? So we're just coming up here to loading bay F, which was all the way around the harbour. Well, we're hoping it's up here. We've just passed E, so I'm going to assume that F is next. Oh, there's the lady ferry right out there. So we were definitely coming in the right direction, and it is all the way round. Looks like that's the ferry over there that we're going to be going on. Western Lady Ferry. And over here is where we get on. So the Dartmouth ferry goes at 11, and also the ferry that we're catching over to Brixham goes at 11. And you can see that it's good to get here nice and early because the queue goes all the way back around there. And the ferry's arrived. Archie, are you excited?
Yeah. Maybe maybe there's a leak in the boat. Maybe they'll
I don't know, Arch, we'll have to ask Google. So what did they say the water was for that's coming out the side of the boat?
the engine.
Is it to cool it down? So the seawater goes through the pipes in the engine to cool it down. It's clever, isn't it? We've arrived here in Brixham, and this is still a well-known fishing village. Famous as it is the second to Peterhead in Scotland for the amount caught. We did pass a seal as well. Apparently they come in here because it's easy food. What did you think to the boat trip, Archie? Good. You can also sit inside, and there's some seats at the back as well. There's toilet facilities on board, and there's also some drinks, and there's some alcoholic drinks in there as well if you fancy a beer or a glass of wine. There's also, I can see some Prosecco. And then you've got the prices just there, not sure on the alcohol. And it is cash only, so if you're coming on this boat, you'll need some cash.